I'm not opposed to peer pressure. So when one of my friends, along with everybody I follow on Goodreads, was reading this series and said it was so good, I have to join in too, of course. And that series is Binding 13. Not only did I buy the first book, but I bought all 5. And so I just wanted to make a little video of me reading the first book. And if I like it, I might do more. If you guys want to see more, I might do more. But I've heard some things, and I'm excited to start. So this book is set in Ireland. It's about Johnny Kavanagh, who is a part of the rugby team, and Shannon Lynch, who starts at the college halfway through the school year. And she's trying to keep a low profile at the school, but she meets Johnny. And so obviously her plans of blending in are not working. But Johnny won't give up on Shannon. While this particular video may not have explicit spoilers, this book contains physical abuse, emotional abuse, bullying, and heavy swearing. So if you're looking to read this on your own, just be aware. Alright, I think it's time to start reading. She just got pelted in the head with a rugby ball. Oh my gosh. The entirety of this book so far is just me reading and doing that and just giving like the invisible camera, or in this case the real camera in my room, I'm just like, you seeing this? Also, she's so itty bitty tiny, and Johnny over here is a big massive man. She's 15 and he's almost 18. Let that sink into your head, please. I can't be doing this. I'm in the trenches. Help. Okay, so they are actually in love with each other at first sight. She gets pelted in the head and is like, "You're so pretty." And then he's like touching your face and being like, "You're so pretty, but pretty's a bad word." Whatever. What's going on? 40 pages in then. Shannon's mom is not playing. Johnny boy, you sly dog. He likes going for women older than him. Many years older than him. And now he's about to do the opposite. It's a role reversal with Shannon. Oh no. We'll see where this book takes me. We'll see. Okay. I have less than 100 pages left. This book is long. It's like 610 pages. It's wild. And to make it even worse, like a given page will have a lot of words. Like that's one page. Too much. So there's a few things I don't like about this book. One of them is she's so little. She's so small. In fact, I'm shorter than her, actually. He's so big. Oh my god, he's so muscular and big. I get it. They've been saying that for the past 500 pages. I get it. Number 2, it was love at first sight for both of them. I can't believe it. What are the odds? Like, of course she gets hit in the face, and then it all spirals out into them, like, caring for each other or whatever. But seriously, off the bat, it's just very YA tropey, which I historically do not really like. But right at the part I am in this book, which is about page 530 of like 610, it's pretty cute so far. It took a while for it to start, but now it's pretty good. And you know what? With all my heart, I love Gibbsy. Gibbsy is the best character. Gibbsy, Aoife, Joey, they're all the goats. And I love them so much. And now I only have 80 pages left, so I think it's about time I finish this book. It only took 540 pages for them to be honest with each other, which is unfortunate that it took that long. But also, this whole situation they're in, it's messed up, actually. But it makes sense because this whole situation they're in is messed up. I mean, Shannon's like getting abused by like everybody around her. The people at Tommen are the only people who are really looking out for her. But even at Tommen now, she has people who will still occasionally pick on her. Not as bad, not as severe, but still pretty bad. And enough to the point where people have noticed and people, Johnny, are getting angry. So Everybody in this series is like scared of their own feelings, which in theory I understand, but like, I don't know. You're aware enough to recognize these feelings, but you can't do anything with them, and that's the problem. I'm on chapter 61, which is a big number, actually. I'm surprised this guy hasn't gone into septic shock with his injuries. This is so unhealthy. Like, go see a doctor. Get serious about it. Everybody around you is telling you to go see a doctor. Just do it. I have never wanted to see someone so high on morphine in my life. So drowsy. This is amazing. Everybody's a little silly in this book. It's the best thing ever. Alright, so that was quite an ending. Oh my gosh. That book was rough. By the end, like, my heart's pounding. I just finished it. I think overall, this book is like a 3.5 star book for me, but I can definitely see why people like it. There's moments where I wanted to cry, especially by the end. I'm still like, my heart's beating so fast. I sort of wish that this book was a little less YA in the way that there's like stereotypes. Like, in every single romance book, the female love interest is so tiny while the male love interest is so big and muscular, and I'm tired of that. And I think it sucks that that is in this book. It makes sense because of the circumstances that the characters are in. It just sort of sucks because they're stereotypes. So it's been a bit since I finished reading, and I cannot stop thinking about it. What Shannon went through is devastating. I do not wish that on anybody. I still think the book still deserves 3.5 stars. It's such an emotional story, but it's wrapped up in a way that feels repetitive. So that's particularly what I didn't like. I think I need a few hours to digest this more. Probably take a short break, and then I'll start the second book because, I'm hooked actually, because I read Binding 13 in approximately around 2 days. I started it Friday. Today's Sunday. I finished it. Next up we have Keeping 13, and I do have all the other books. So I feel like regardless, I'll be reading all of them. I just have to get into it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm still not over the end of that book, but I'll see you guys later.